Okay, hello and hey everyone out there in the nicest YouTube space and internet land, and it's me Alex. I'm back again after absence for some period of time, and that's because of my birthday and some other things happen also, and all other nicest things included in my life, and I wouldn't share because it's my personal stuff that I adore when it goes the right way, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of sidetrack of my introduction. Let's kind of introduce the thing itself, and that's my kind of space. If you're not familiar with the place, with what's happening right now in front of you, and I'm just practicing my English. I'm trying to polish it and to refine it in all the ways, and only thing that can be successful about doing that is the practice itself, and I'm continuing to practice. I'm going to do that on a regular basis, and I will never stop it. If I don't die, I'll never stop. I promise. I'll never stop if I don't die. And again, I've just returned home, and after just having and sharing the party with the nicest little peeps that my acquaintances and even friends, and they all were gathered in some location, some venue I should say, and the venue was the local, some location, some secret and prohibited location, and it's not, I'm kidding again. And actually it's a regular place where all of those lit peeps gather together and do their get together things, and lit meetings, and in English speaking and not only speaking but listening practices, and every stuff that is related to English, and every nicest things that it could exist around us, they all included in that practice, that activity I should say. And that's kind of the introductory thing that I want to bring, and I want to drive this point home that that was lit. This party was lit, and the owner of that party, he threw actually the party, and his name is Spencer. He's going to leave for the United States of America New Year's Days, I guess in this week or the next week after present week. He will leave completely our nicest country, and he will leave our nicest location, our nicest vicinities, and I'm sad about that. And all those lit peeps, they also sad about that fact that I've shared with you right now. And his name is Spencer. He kinda threw the party, and everything fell in its place, and we were just previously, when we just had our meeting from the very beginning, we were doing something. What we were doing actually? What we were doing? Let me think for a while. We were just playing a game called the trivia thing, or some other related to science activity, and the game was called trivia game or something, and that was about about our knowledge is related to different spheres of our lives. And the game goes as follows: someone stands by the blackboard, and the blackboard person in the midst of the hall of the premise itself where all this mess happens. You know what I'm saying? That's not a mess, it's a right thing. I'm just kidding. Okay, again, what I was going to say, the thing was, it goes as follows: someone stands by the blackboard and draws the a table on it, and the table consists of rows and columns, and the rows represent the numbers with the points, number of points that someone is about to get when it guesses the right answer for that trivia thing, and the columns, they depict the spheres in which all these activities related. Let's say science, math, I don't know, nature, whatever you would call it, whatever. It could be whatever. And we were playing game. We were proposed to name our team, and I proposed a name that goes chestnut, and the girl who was sitting by my side, and she was giving some correction things, we should be named chestnuts, not just a separate chestnut, but chestnuts, because we have many people were there participating in the nicest activity called the trivia thing game. And from the very beginning, we weren't gaining so much points. We were gaining around 300 or 400 points in the midst of the game, and we just were improving on our way towards end of that game, and we were improving constantly, and continually, and by getting points we were gaining confidence about what we were, what we are, I should say, in terms of how we know history, how we know general science related things, and the stuff that goes along those lines, you know what I'm saying. And I wanted to say a couple of things about Spencer. He's the nicest guy ever that I ever seen in my life. Probably, I don't know. He's like very kind, polite, and gregarious, and lit, and cheerful, and bubbly at some points, and even overconfident at some points, you know what I'm saying? And that stuff not bad at all. When it goes to man's features, to be overconfident, even it's more like being like extremely confident about himself, about yourself, I should say. And when it's related to men, it's good. When it's related to women, it's bad, because women should follow men. That's my opinion. You may not share my opinion, but I wouldn't just impose these opinions of mine on your nicest ears, nicest and lit girls and boys and dudes and dudettes and all the lit people that I know and people that I don't know, new people to my channel, my old subscribers, maybe my old followers, my I don't know, any audiences that may occur to see my nice activities here. And if you're not familiar with what's happening right here, right now, I'm just practicing my English. I'm practicing my rugged English and free English. That's why I call my channel Free English. And yes, I tell you what, I'm back again. I just adore this nicest microphone thing that I have just in front of me, and I'm making all those activities using this nicest item of mine. And I don't know, those sensations that it gives to me, they're inestimable. It's like it's hard to exaggerate what I feel when I touch this nicest metal-made thing of mine. And it has all I need. All my soul needs to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, if you may just want to continue to follow my ramblings here, you may switch to some previous videos and just follow my previous videos in order to make the more clear picture for yourself about what happened here, what would probably happen on my channel further on. And I'm just gonna do what? I'm just on my way home. I decided to, after bringing you some introductory thing, excuse me for mispronouncing some points, and I just decided to maybe, why not to make some describing things activities after my introductory thing that I brought just right now. And let's see, what do we have for these describing activities of today in my nicest room here. Give me a second here, I'll be back just right now. Okay, I'm not just about like surprise you about what's been told previously, and I just brought simple chestnut here, and not to invent something new, not to complicate things as they go in the right way right now. And okay, I brought chestnut. It's the chestnut that I had with myself all the day long, and I put it in my pocket, and I wore it all the day long in my leather jacket, and I was heading throughout the whole and entire city, my city, and I was striding somewhere. I solved some significant and even inestimable issues of mine, and I was wearing this nicest chestnut in my pocket all the time while I was doing those activities. And not only those activities, but I have this nicest chestnut right now in my hand, in my arm, I should say, in my fingers, between my fingers, and I'm holding it right now. I'm just depicting it, and I'm presenting it right now in front of you. I'm trying to feature it as clear as I can right now. So see, it has like brownish color, and it has like lighter spot on it, like like Jupiter planet has this hurricane thing on it. If you may be familiar with what I'm telling you right now, the Jupiter planet has the lighter spot on it that consists that consists of hurricanes and winds and these nice chestnuts. Chestnut, excuse me, wears the same spot that the Jupiter has. And what else? It has pretty thin and pretty nice skin that shimmers on the reflected light of my homemade light bulb that is perched right up my nicest and most clever head ever. And I'm bragging here, I know. I'm just trying to make things more complicated and use all those grammar points that I know and that I don't know and intertwine them together in order to make my speech more complicated, excuse me, and to just keep the pace not lower than a certain pace and not to lower my bar of my adorable English. And I guess I'm not lowering my bar right now, and I'm trying to depict and to describe this nicest chestnut of mine. Let's see what we have here. We have actually the flat area. See over here, flat area that shimmers right now with the reflected light. I'm showing you right now. I guess you see it clearly on your own eyes right now. And it's flat. This is flat area is kind of, I don't know why it exists here, and I don't know how come that chestnut itself has this flat area of itself. And I could never just even guess that the nature could produce something like that, like this, I should say, something flat and round and nice to touch and perfect in all the ways. I guess that's it about today's ramblings, and you just maybe fed with my ramblings and don't want to hear it anymore, and I'm gonna wrap the shit up in order to not annoy your nicest ears and to just preserve some wafers to my productivities. And welcome to my channel, subscribe to my channel if you want, and be my follower, be my just guy and girl and gal and whatever, lit peeps on my channel, wherever you would call yourself. It will definitely be good guys and girls, and so be the thing related to me. I'll be good, I'll be cheerful and effervescent as I ever could be, and I will. I promise I will. I fucking die I will. And that's it of my today's ramblings and practice of tonight. And just be good and follow your own tracks in life. You know what to do with those, right? And that's it. Take care and be just good. Follow your own tracks. See y'all. Bye.